that on the TV.
So do we need the color balance again or anything?
Now what are we going to talk about?
We're going to talk about, you kind of talked about it, actually, you put the two together. Idle time and recreation, you tied those together. So really, we just have the one, Betty, and it's about weddings. And you're not going to tell me what you told me on the phone, that they haven't changed at all. She said shotgun weddings or shotgun weddings. That hasn't changed at all.
Really?
Okay, we're going to talk this time about weddings. If you can just tell us about the typical wedding and maybe a difference between weddings then and now.
Before you start, would you straighten your beads up? They're kind of crooked.
See, if your beads are off to the wrong side, then you look beady-eyed.
Yep.
Okay.
How's that?
That's fine. Go ahead.
I can remember in the country when I was a child, the country weddings, and this was a big affair. People from all over came in and stayed for a few days because most of them worked for themselves on their own farms and they could stay as long as they wanted. And a lot of things were cooked up and probably brewed up and all the aunts and uncles and cousins came in with Grandma and Grandpa and old Uncle William would come for the weddings. And they would sew for weeks, making a trousseau. Weeks and weeks the girls would sew their trousseau and make beautiful wedding gowns. But they were always married in the homes. I don't know why. I never saw a church wedding until we came to town. And then people started the weddings in the churches. And they were usually on a Sunday afternoon. I guess that was about the only free time they had to get married is on a Sunday afternoon. But this was always something, there's always lots to eat, and all the people that you saw maybe once every 2 or 3 years at a wedding or at a funeral. And we all celebrated for days and days sometimes.
It's fine. That's real good. Some other kind of activity. We got you typing and whatnot last time. Can you think of something else that we could have you do and record?
Would it have to be in here?
Weren't you just shooting now when you
Once you started talking, I quit shooting.
Well, still, about 10 seconds. Maybe look, if we had her looking at her glasses or something of this sort, would we get a reflection?